I'm the Scrub and you're here for one reason. Alright, so what's next on the agenda? What about this? Oh, that old monk trial that's in Ralgar's Reach? That's pretty cool. Is there anything interesting in there? Not really. No? Oh. Well, what about treasure? No treasure. So why do we want to do this?
I don't know, you're the one doing it.
Well, this is awkward. Time to learn about the Temple of the Fist. Simplified. Pull the opening 3 curls and continue around the corner until you get to the moss barrier. Watch out for the curl's cast of Charged Whisker. If you get hit by it, it will inflict an Assunerable Paralysis debuff. When the barrier has been destroyed, 3 mosslings will fall out of the wall. Watch out for the small green lumps on the ground. If you get close to or run through these, they will explode and leave a small lingering AoE on the ground that will give you a heavy debuff called Resin if you stand in it. You can pull absolutely everything up the stairs and around the corner to the next moss barrier, but if you feel the need to stop along the way, just make sure that you're away from any other lingering AoEs. Watch out for the Blood Glider's Conal AoE cast of Fire Break. At the second moss barrier, mosslings will burst out of the wall twice before you destroy it. Kill everything. First boss time. Pounce is a tank buster. Saruti will jump into the middle of the room and cast Radial Blaster. This is a large point blank AoE from the curl's position. If you get hit by this, it will give you a stack of magic Vulner. After this, another curl will spawn into the fight. Both curls will then jump to opposite points in the arena. Saruti will cast Radial Blaster and Samriti will cast Wide Blaster. This is a massive conal AoE directed towards a random party member. If you get hit by this, it will also give you a stack of magic Vulner. When one curl has been defeated, the other will cast Basic Instinct. This will give this curl a damage up for the remainder of the fight. Samriti will cast Electric Burst, which is a room-wide AoE. It will also put a purple marker above all party members' heads and cast Heat Lightning. This is a small AoE hit to all players. Just spread out and avoid overlapping these. The boss will repeat these mechanics until it has been defeated. Head up the stairs and through to the next area. As you make your way through this part of the dungeon, there will be several points of these horizontal beams that are shooting out from the wall. They will create an AoE and then launch themselves out from the wall. If you are hit by this, it will knock you in the direction the beam is pushing. Luckily, you can't fall off the edge. Navigate your way through this area, pulling the 3 birds and the bear. You can stop here as there will be a number of doblins that will sprint towards the party, which will need to be picked up by the tank. The zoo will cast Breathwing, which is a large AoE, and the bear has a conal AoE to avoid called the Killing Paw. After everything has been defeated, continue to follow the path until you reach the next door. You can hold the 2 statues in between the pushing beams. You'll just have to watch out for the cast of Broken Earth, which is a point blank AoE below a party member. Kill the 2 enemies and the door will open. As you pass the statues on this path, they will become alive and targetable. The first 2 pairs aren't much of a threat, but the last 2 are the same as the previous pull and will cast Broken Earth. Kill everything, the door will open, and it's second boss time. Every avoidable hit that you get hit by in this fight will give you a Vuln stack and a 90% damage down. Just keep this in mind when I mention getting hit by things. Cardinal Shift is a room-wide AoE. Fourfold Shear is a 4-hit tank buster. It will then cast either Port and Star or Fore and Aft. It will throw out massive untelegraphed conal AoEs in 2 opposite directions. Either the left and right sides, which is Port and Star, or its front and back, which is Fore and Aft. If you get hit by this, it will give you a huge knockback. Killer Instinct will create a directional parry to 3 sides of the boss. If you attack a side that has a parry shield on it, it will ricochet the damage to you and knock you back. Make sure that you're on an attacking side that doesn't have a parry shield to continue damaging the boss. The boss will give every player either a blue moon or a red sun above their head and cast Hell Seal. You will need to match the symbol that you have over your head to one of the symbols on the ground. You'll need to stay in that circle until the cast is finished. If you fail to do this, you'll be thrown in the air. Tapas will create a set of 3 tracking AoEs below all party members. Just continuously move in order to dodge these AoEs. The boss will repeat mechanics until it has been defeated. Enter the temple. Pick up the 2 enemies and continue up the path where you come to a square room with a pink aura. Watch out for the floating wisps that will explode at a medium-sized AoE if they get near you. When everything has been defeated, the aura will dissipate and the path will open. Pick up the 3 enemies in the patrolling curl. Continue around the corner where you pick up 3 more enemies and another curl in another auraed room. Stop here and kill everything. Watch out for the conal AoEs from the curls called Mega Blaster. It will inflict you with an Assunerable Paralysis debuff if you get hit by it. When everything has been defeated, you can head down the final set of stairs and it's final boss time. Spirit Wave is a room-wide AoE with the furthest player away from the boss having a vortex spawn at their feet. If you stand in this vortex, it will give you a Vuln stack for every tick that you're in it. Hurricane Kick is a 270-degree AoE directed towards a random party member. Just move behind him or away from him to dodge the attack. This is a quick cast, and if you get hit by it, it will stun you for a few seconds. Touch of Slaughter will mark one random player with a green icon above their head. Shortly afterwards, the boss will dash towards this player and hit them down to single digits. Healers, be ready to heal them back up quickly. Curl Fist will cast this animation and summon dragon heads into the arena. They will move slowly in a straight line. If you get hit by any of them, it will give you a Vuln stack. The boss will cast the move Silent Roar, which is a thick straight line AoE. If you get caught in it, it is a knockback and a Vuln stack. The boss will move to the middle of the room and cast Ralgar's Peace, which is a proximity marker. Move as far away from this as possible to reduce the damage to you. The Rose of Destruction is a stack marker. Group up to share the damage. Eventually, the boss will move into the middle of the room and a bunch of orbs will spawn in and tether to the boss. As they get bigger, he will start casting Furious Fists. If you run through a big orb, you will absorb it and it will give you a damage up. At the end of the cast, any orbs that are still tethered to the boss will give him the damage up instead. So make sure that the party runs through as many orbs as possible. After he finishes casting, he will become untargetable and begin punching the ground 5 times with small damaging room-wide AoEs and then 1 high damaging room-wide AoE, which is his ultimate. After this, mechanics will repeat until Ivan Curl Fist has been defeated. Congratulations, you have beaten the Temple of the Fist. My name is The Scrub. Thank you for watching.